three lead developers of Grand Continental Railways have announced their retirement from active development. We will look more into the reasons why and what will happen next. Railsim Universe has celebrated their development group's third birthday with a limited train and much more development, including the introduction of the Amtravel train. SCR has concluded their senior dispatcher applications with 22 new members onto their team. British Railway already showing us a preview featuring a new station. All this and more coming on tonight's Roblox Transport News. Hello, I'm MattyX2013, welcoming you to this week's Roblox Transport News. We did miss quite a lot thanks to Peng missing a week, but let's begin with Railsim Universe. They've done a lot. Let's start on the 21st of this month. First, they've extended to a new station called Cypress Creek, I'm not good with names, retaining its typical tropical style as seen throughout the game. Talking about trains, Amtravel has been released along with P42 Phase 5 locomotives and the Amfleet 2 Phase 4B coaches. Wow, that was a mouthful. The P42 has its own horn and Dan did other tweaks with the cab view, such as increasing the volume and the Doppler effect. The Amfleets are fully functional with the doors, including the local door, being openable, which is nice. To finish us off, Railway Engineering Studios, the ones who are responsible for making this game, has reached its third birthday along with the release of the limited birthday train. Happy late birthday to Railsim Universe. British Railway is still cracking on with previews, this time with an unfamiliar location. This station has unseen scenery, a new station layout, and even the barely readable sign that reads something like begins with a T and it ends in field. That station seems to be only served by regional services, as more express services, like Intercity, will pass this station, judging by the two tracks avoiding the platforms. This could be connected to two existing places or a new branch. We don't know, but this singular image shows a lot by classifying this as a new station. Besides this preview, the game plans to improve sounds on trains, along with related features on sounds for brake throttle application, engine, pantograph, and different horn sounds. That's all covered up on British Railway. Canterbury is back to work, starting off with two previews 2 days ago. Mike posted two angles of a road which seems to be either remodelled or new. Plus, Canterbury did get an update yesterday, preparing stuff for Halloween with its own themed map and the return of the 666 Halloween tour route. Scary. Along with that, the Diamond, First Barbie, First Olympia and Compass liveries are now available on the remodelled Gemini 2. Speaking of liveries, the First Barbie livery has been added to Transbus E300 and the Blue Star and Red Rocket liveries, added to the Dart MPD. That's pretty much all there is to say about Canterbury. Don't know what it all means, but I'm sure you bus enthusiasts will tell me. Now let's back onto the big trains, continuing with Grand Continental Railways. From this previous preview, Peng did not actually know what this train was, but I can certainly tell you it is the Class 14. Speaking of which, there is further work done on the liveries posted by Time Lord. There are 7 variants of these, seen here. Look at all those colours. Following that, the development team Harvey, Mack and Jensen have sadly stepped down indefinitely from active development. Harvey and Mack will be retired from GCR, but will continue to operate Hestakun Workshop and associate duties going forward. Jensen will move on from the entire workspace. The 3 lead developers began to be less involved with active development due to the lack of motivation and time to work on the game. Due to conclude their involvement in the game, they will create one last main update, version 1.2.8, to finish their time developing for GCR. Thomas will continue to work as lead developer to take the game to V3 and beyond. Me and Peng would like to wish them good luck for their foreseeable future. SCR has recently revealed the results of the senior dispatch applications. 821 applications went through, although only 22 have managed to get the role. So, congrats to the following people. Lvekis Libo 135, Zivity 196, Akolis, I'm not a furry, I am, Ultimate Player 0100, Doki Duto, Play 333222, Storrent, It's Buffalo, H Pro 1, Thomas Cook 1980, Chelsea Guy 55, LASMH, Raymond Adina, Axe Crew, EMU 3501 underscore OU, Little Chocolate 3003, X59 to King's Cross X, Roll vs XD, Trains of Toronto, and finally, Truly Thane. Hopefully I pronounced them all correctly. SDS feedback is also available, so if you have applied and want to obtain your feedback from it, feel free to open a ticket with SCR assistance. This feedback will be available until Monday 19th of November at midnight. Finally, we've got something big, something crucial from Central's Victoria line. All that comes from a singular video released 4 days ago. This video shows a cab ride from Victoria to Green Park Station, which shows features of their simple user interface, the sounds, physics and camera systems, plus much more detail seen from the eye. This by far shows what Central is really aiming for in terms of realism for a Roblox game, trying to suit this familiarity with games outside the Roblox platform, mostly being Train Sim World. There's nothing else much to say apart from that this is a significant moment to witness during the development, and they're not far off from release. Before we end off, Streamlined is preparing for their annual Halloween update, including a limited time quest, an exclusive train for this event, and the last year's Ghost Elephant Van will make a return. This will begin this Sunday on the 29th and end on the 6th next month. And here's a story that we nearly missed. It may only be a small one, but definitely worth bringing up. All Change has shown off these lovely looking departure boards, and are showing off the use of their lovely fonts. They say they still have loads of things to do, but it's looking like a fantastic start. But for now, that is all we have for today's RTN. I've been your host MattyX2013, and we'll see you again very soon for more Roblox related news. Have a great night.